An Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner has been grounded after a technical issue was reported during engine startup. The aircraft was operating flight AI-132 from Heathrow to Bengaluru on February 2nd. According to an Air India spokesperson, the left engine's fuel control switch failed to stay in the run position on 2 occasions and moved to cut-off during engine start. One of the pilots flagged this as a possible defect. After receiving the report, Air India immediately grounded the aircraft. The airline said it has involved the original equipment manufacturer to examine the issue on priority. Boeing, which makes the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, said it would defer all questions to the airline. Air India clarified that after an earlier DGCA directive, it had already checked fuel control switches across its entire 787 fleet and had found no problems. The airline reiterated that passenger and crew safety remains its top priority. Why fuel control switches matter? Fuel control switches regulate the flow of fuel into an aircraft's engines. Pilots use them to start or shut down engines on the ground and in rare occasions to manually shut down or restart an engine during flight. Aviation experts say these switches cannot be moved accidentally. They are spring-loaded and designed to stay in position. To change a switch from run to cut-off, a pilot must first pull it up and then move it. The switches are located below the thrust levers and have only 2 options: run and cut-off. If a fuel control switch is moved to cut-off, the effect is immediate. Fuel supply stops and engine power is lost. In July 2025, investigators released a preliminary report into the Ahmedabad Air India Dreamliner crash, which killed 260 people. That report revealed that seconds after takeoff, the fuel control switches for both engines were briefly moved from run to cut-off, one after the other with 1 second gap. The engines were starved of fuel and began losing power. Cockpit voice recordings captured one pilot asking the other why the fuel was cut off. The other pilot responded that he did not do it. Seconds later, the switches were moved back to run. At the crash site, both fuel control switches were found in the run position. Investigators noted that when the switches are moved back to run in flight, the aircraft systems automatically attempt engine relight and thrust recovery. For now, the aircraft remains grounded while checks continue. What do you make of this latest incident, especially in the light of Ahmedabad crash findings? Tell us in the comments below and stay with us for further updates.